Hey y'all, and welcome back to Hanzot for another banger, where today we're going to be going over what is Pokemon card collecting and how do you get back into it or start it up. Post Edit Hans again. We're going to go into the giveaway from last time, and remember, it's going to be those three 25th anniversary Pokemon cards that we're going to see who wins. So let's go to the wheel and pick them out. All right, so we'll go ahead and give it a spin here and see who lands on. Going around, and... Oh! There you go, Invalid, your average Pokemon there. Go give him a follow. He is new on YouTube, so congrats again. I'll be sending it your way. But wait, before we hop in, we have the next giveaway to announce. So in order to do this, like the video, subscribe to myself, Hansbon, then comment below what your favorite piece of modern Pokemon product is. So this giveaway, we have the Arceus V promo, the Hisuian Samurott V promo, Decidueye V promo, and then lastly, the Hisuian Typhlosion V promo. So a promo giveaway. Please do those things and let me know. Thanks, let's get to the video. Now, whether you started collecting back in the 90s and 2000s and it was just what was popular and you did it at recess, you had a lot of fun with it, and now you realize as an adult you have money and you really like that, or you're coming back to the hobby after any amount of time or starting new, it can seem overwhelming because originally we just had those three first sets of base set, jungle, and fossil. And it was super easy. You either got a holo or you didn't. But now you have ultra cards, you have hyper rares, secret rares, alternate arts, any manner of different products to buy. You don't know whether you're getting promos with it, what type of packs you're getting with it, from what era are your cards worth your money. It's just a lot, and it can be overwhelming, and it can kind of paralyze. I know it paralyzed me for a little bit on what to buy. And especially because supply was so low. And so now the bar for entry is a little bit lower. So I'd like to step through the basics of Pokemon card collecting with you all to give you a better education to more affordably grow your collection or to just even start off. So welcome to any new members to the Pokemon collecting community, and anyone who's watching who is a collector, please, I'm not the sole bastion of knowledge on this. Leave anything that I forgot out of this because I'm willing to grow, learn, and increase my knowledge as well. So I want to start from a top-down perspective. So first I'm going to start off by how Pokemon releases product and then move into what are the products that they release and then what are in those products themselves. So first I'm going to start with the eras. So Pokemon, just like their generations with the games, they release sets like that. So right now we're in the Sword and Shield era because Scarlet and Violet haven't come out. Before that was Sun and Moon. Before that was X and Y. And in that they have two types of releases of product, and they're called sets or expansions. And they have their main sets, which come in booster boxes and ETBs, Elite Trainer boxes, as well as other product. And then they have their special sets, which don't come in booster boxes. And those release incrementally, normally about once per year, in between two of the main sets. So if you see here and here, these are two main sets. So Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance that came out. Those come in booster boxes, or 36 packs. And those are generally the most affordable option to be able to purchase your cards, and you're guaranteed good cards within that because they are product controlled for their releases. But then you have sets like Shining Fates or Hidden Fates here that are special sets. The most they come in is an Elite Trainer box, and that has 10 packs in it. So those are often considered by collectors more valuable because you cannot buy them in bulk, and there's no guaranteed large way to purchase them. So each set is released in a certain amount of re-releases. So it has its original, and based upon demand, the Pokemon Company will actually re-release multiple sets multiple times. So right now we're going through a reprint. We just went through a reprint of Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage recently, which were two popular sets from the beginning of Sword and Shield. And now prices have plummeted because of that, and they're printing a ton of Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance as well. So there's a lot of concern in the community that there's going to be too much open product, too much to drive singles down, and singles is the price of the cards within the packs themselves. And with that, there's a lot of speculation, I should say, about the value of these products right now, moving forward, even sealed. So there's just a lot of questions. There's no right or wrong answer. Like I said before, you collect how you want to collect. You can make your own decisions based upon the information presented to you, and I encourage you to keep looking up YouTubers such as Danny Phantump and PokeJace. Still do great jobs of analyzing the market, finding singles values, analyzing them over time. And I hope to bring you all affordability analysis that I haven't seen before, which is the expected value of each pack to the current value of each pack based upon the products that you buy. So follow more for that, but right now there's a lot below MSRP or retail price, and that's generally in the history of Pokemon a good time to buy. So if you're looking to get into the hobby, now is a good time in general, because if you're buying something below what is being retailed online, then it's going to be hard for it to go lower if you know, because the Pokemon company values something at a certain price that they are willing to sell it at. And if you can find an online retailer who's selling it for 10-20% less, history has shown that there's enough collectors out there that prices generally will go up over time for sealed products. The older cards get, the harder they are to find. So once they come out of print, that's when they really start to skyrocket. And we're really starting to see that in the Sun and Moon sets right now. Whether you look at Cosmic Eclipse, the booster boxes are going crazy right now, or the team up. And you know how I talked about before where there's reprints of sets? Well, this one was very popular actually. I'm not sure if it was back when it was printed, but it is now. And there wasn't any reprints of it really. So it was underprinted, and now it's in high demand, and you can find a booster box for $1,000. Like, that's crazy. They retail for like $136. So, and that was 5 years ago. Like, if you're getting an 8x return on investment for 5 years, like, that's obviously not all of them do that. So don't take that as a cornerstone, but don't want to get into anything specific. But there are sets like Evolving Skies that I think have a lot of hits in it that are going to be reprinted here soon. That will be a great time to buy in because prices will drop below where they are normally, and the singles in that set, while they might be hard to pull, are worth a lot of money. So if whether you want the Rayquaza, the Moonbryon, anything like that, those are going to stay valuable for a long time because the community loves them, and they've shown that for the past, I mean, it's been out for over just about a year. So it's a lot of data to show that those card values are generally stable and have been accepted as staples for a collection. So now I want to get into the types of product that you can buy, and I've already mentioned a few of them, whether it's the Elite Trainer boxes or the booster boxes, but just to kind of show you guys here, I want to start off with the booster box. And I have an Evolving Skies booster box here. It's 36 packs, it comes in a sealed thing like this, you can pop it open, kind of displays. It's meant for like stores to have out and open, so you can come purchase a few packs and pop it away. And you can buy them in singles or in sets of 6 in a nice cardboard box. So those are generally speaking, the most effective way to get cards within a set, as well as the most affordable way to buy packs. Because you're buying them in bulk, like you can buy Astral Radiance ones for around $90 to $95 for 36 packs. And the cards in there are worth, relatively I should say, pretty on par with the more expensive sets. So you can open up packs for around $3 a pack, if not less, $2.50 a pack. So I'm not going to do public math here, but I can put it up right there about how much it is. But those are the things I think if you're starting off are exactly where you want to be. You know, it's like, okay, maybe I have $50, maybe I have $100 to put down a month on something that I really like, you know, especially as we get into recession, harder times. You know, that's going to be imperative that we focus our money as where it's important. So obviously don't overspend. This is a hobby that can get expensive very quickly. And I want to reemphasize that there's no wrong way to start your collection and keep it going. So booster boxes are great. They are a little bit of a higher price point, but you get the most bang for your buck, and you're pretty much guaranteed like secret and hyper rares in them, just because the Pokemon company regulates essentially how much are in them. So you normally get 2 to 3 secret or hyper rares in there, and then 5 or 6 more ultra rares as well. So lots of good hits in those. And then we also have Elite Trainer boxes. So this is from Brilliant Stars, and since Brilliant Stars is a main set, they actually have ETBs. They retail for $40. You can find these for like $36, $35 right now, which I think is great. But these come with 8 packs in them, so it is more per pack. It is about $4.50 a pack, but you get like deck sleeves in here, so that can help protect your cards if you don't have them. There comes with 65 of them, which 60 cards needs a deck in the trading card game. It also comes with like dice, damage counters, poison markers, etc. So it's like everything you need to actually start up a deck. So that's pretty cool if you want to get into the trading card game itself. If not, they're great for collections as well, because you have sleeves that protect your cards that you can put in your binder, that you can put in your top loaders to save away or just to send up to get graded. So I think these are great products, and like again, this is for the main set. So then there's special ones for the interim releases of the special sets. So I have a Pokemon Go ETB here. So this, like Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, Shining Legends, all of those, they come with 10 packs inside. And they also come with a promo and everything else that was included in the others before. So this is the largest quantity outside of some specific areas that you can buy the special sets in. And these retail for $50. And I really think, like, this is, I guess, the only piece of advice I'd say for affordability right now. The Pokemon Go set, I think, is going to be very favorably looked on in the future due to having Radiant cards of the starters, so the shiny versions of them, as well as a bunch of Mewtwo's. And I think it's the perfect set to get into Pokemon for, because it's really cheap right now. These go for like $40. You get 10 packs. It's a small set. There's lots of cool, there's 2 alternate artwork cards, the Mewtwo and the Conkeldurr, and then there's a bunch of Mewtwo's, which I think for my generation is one of the coolest Pokemon to collect. So I would suggest, if you're going to start, go with this or Astral Radiance or Brilliant Stars. I think those are all, they're heavily printed right now and values are lower. So and there's lots of great cards on them. Brilliant Stars has a ton of Charizards. Astral Radiance has really cool artworks in trainer galleries. And the bar to entry hasn't been lower in the past couple of years. So why not get into it? I mean, if you're already thinking about it, this is a pretty good time. Then there's collection boxes. So collection boxes, they come with a myriad of different things, whether it's a giant card, a promo card, or something else like this Pikachu keychain. But this is called the Sidekick Collection. This was back in 2017, I believe. Yep, so this, like, they normally come with anywhere between, I don't know, 2 to 10 packs. These are generally considered less collectible, but they do contain a variety of packs, and a lot of them sometimes will have cooler older packs in them. Like there's an Arceus V box out right now that's printed pretty heavily. It's $24.99 and it's at Target, GameStop, all over the place. It has this really cool figurine right here in it that retails for like $5 itself, and then it has a beautiful promo right here, and that's like $5 itself too. It's like $10 just off those 2 things, and it has Brilliant Stars, Chilling Reign, and then it has I think it's 2 Brilliant Stars, a Chilling Reign, and then a Cosmic Eclipse. And I was talking about before, Cosmic Eclipse is a Sun and Moon that's out of print, and it goes for around $10 a pack. So it's $25, but you get like 30 some dollars already. And I think that box will be something that's a really good thing to open right now if you're looking to open up an older set, as well as a decent collectible moving forward. And then there's like exclusive ones from stores. Like this is a Johto pin collection from GameStop, and if you see here, it's just kind of like Entei, Suicune, and Raikou, and they come in like 3 individual packs in there, and there's 9 total. And these have a cool number of, like, it has Sun and Moon base set, X and Y evolutions, and then it has a Steam Siege, which, if you don't know, Steam Siege was like the most printed set and most hated set of the XY era. I have had some hits out of it, but overall, like, sealed product like this is generally pretty good, especially if it's an exclusive, because the population of these things is generally lower than if it was mass produced for everybody. So like this, I think originally retailed for like, I don't know, like 30 some bucks. It goes on average for around 90 now. So, and then there's the larger ones, the premium collection ones, and I can't even fit this on the screen, but here's like an Ultra Beast GX box. This has, I think, 10 packs in it. Has a giant card in the back, 2 promo cards that were first released with this set, and then a playmat on the side. It has 8 packs in it, not 10. But I think things like this are generally better. Like there's a lot of them, like the Boltant V box, like what comes with 4 packs, and a card that no one would ever want in the giant promo card. But then there's ones like the Kanto Power Box, which is one of the most sought after collectors boxes. So just be careful on what you collect with those, because some of them don't really appreciate as much as you think they would, even based upon the packs inside of them. And the last thing I want to talk about is Pokemon Center exclusive items. So these are Elite Trainer boxes or other items that the Pokemon Center website releases themselves. And I only really have one because they're really hard to find. And since I've really just gotten back into it, I haven't really had a chance to not stalk it as much as possible, but follow restocks, etc. But I do have a Pokemon Celebrations ETB from the Pokemon Center. These are considered probably the most collectible because they're from the Pokemon Company. They're a special release, and I think they're only would probably be beaten out by the Ultra Premium collections, which right now that the Pokemon Center Ultra Premium collection retails for $120, and it regularly goes for around $400 on the aftermarket. So those are really hard to find, but they're awesome products. It has like a metal gold Pikachu in it and a Charizard and all these secret rares that are released for the 25th anniversary. Like, that's a collector's dream. But don't feel like you need to go to that level to be able to purchase those things. I think these normally retail for like $65. They're up around $100 right now. But if you look back at Generations, which was the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, for something like this costs around $500 to $600 now. So don't feel like you're gonna miss out on a low price. Like, if there's a restock and you get it at a lower price, like, that fear of missing out will prevent you from getting something that you really like for your collection at a price that you know you can afford. So just invest smartly, but know that like these are the creme de la creme of sealed product of Pokemon. So now I want to get into actual sealed product, what's inside of it. So I'm just going to use this as an example, but this is a Pokemon card blister. This is from the Wizards of the Coast era, so it's not totally representative, but there's 11 additional game cards inside of here. In modern sets, there are normally common, uncommon, a reverse holo, a rare, and then an energy card. It normally has 4 common cards, 3 uncommon cards, an energy, then the reverse holo, and a rare card. Now, within the rare card, there are many different variations of what you can find. So you have the rare card itself with no holo, which is considered your worst pull. You have a rare holo card, which is normally less than $1, 30 to 50 cents, depending. Then you have an ultra rare, which is kind of like it's a full. I'll put one up there, but it's a full card. It has a glossy feel to it, and they're generally worth anywhere between $1 to $5, depending on how rare they are. I think the most expensive one I've ever seen is the Palkia right now. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's because it's very useful within the actual card game itself. Then we get into these really sought after cards, which are the full art cards, which are the same as the Vs, but they have a textured feel to them and a different artwork. Then you have a rainbow rare and a gold rare. So those are both considered secret rares. They're going to be, there's a number out of a set, one like X out of 200. Those ones will always be like 202 out of 200, 203 out of 200. They're the secret subset. In addition to that, there's certain cards that have an alternate artwork. So like I just pulled this alternate artwork Mewtwo the other day. It's the most expensive card out of the Pokemon Go set because it's very rare to find. Those are the most sought after cards, but you're looking at pull rates of between 1 in 500 to 1 in 1500 packs to find one of those, and that's if you're chasing a specific card. So this is not statistically accurate, but let's just say if you're at drop rate for that, if you're at pull chance, that's 1500 packs to pull a Rayquaza. That's $4,500 at the cheapest era. So just be aware, like you might be have to spend that much money to pull that card. Don't fret over having to buy singles if that's something you want to do for your collection. If you're okay with not completing a collection, that's kind of what I do. I just go about collecting. I put all of my ultras, holos, reverse holos in my binder, and then I keep all of my VMAXs and above in top loaders in a safer storage that's more hard contained. Lastly, I do want to talk about the reverse holo slot, because normally it can be any card in the set, uncommon, common, or rare, in a reverse holo. But additionally, some sets have a special card there, and they have a subset, and whether that's going to be Hidden Fates, or it's going to be even Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance. Like Hidden Fates, Shining Legends, Shining Fates, they all have a shiny vault that can appear in there in that slot. So you can get secret rare in that slot as well as your holo slot. So that's called a double pack.
Oh god, we got the Garchomp. That's the best trainer gallery, $3 there. And then we hit it with a double pack with a Samurai V4.
Or like a god pack in some cases, unless you're in the Japanese cards, which a god pack is, that's your entire pack. But then you have Astral Radiance, Brilliant Stars, which itself is the trainer gallery. So you see the like Frostmoth, Abomasnow, and then you have others like Shadow Rider, Calyrex V. So the Vs are going to be the most sought after ones in there because they have a textured card and a black border, unlike the other normal trainer gallery cards, which are still a cool pull, but they have the yellow border and are not as valuable themselves. So that's kind of an overview of all of the card types that you'll find within a pack and the general consensus about what you'll find in products, what kind of products to find. And hopefully you have a better understanding now of the Pokemon card collecting community, as well as the products you can buy, what's most affordable for yourself. Please let me know if there's any other information I missed. This is a great hobby to get into. I really enjoyed it myself. I want to welcome you all to the community and anyone else in it. Please, again, leave me any feedback that you can. My next video is going to be that statistical breakdown of card value per pack. And that analyzes pull rates versus their values, and then averaging that value over the entire card set to the most affordable options, which are generally booster boxes. And I'm going to be doing that between Astral Radiance and Brilliant Stars. And it's not necessarily saying open up one or the other. I just think that those are both cool sets to analyze right now and to show you the difference between them, because one has a ton of alternate artworks and pulls that are a little less valuable, and the other has a few pulls, which is Brilliant Stars, that are very valuable, that have a little bit more favorable pull rates. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I really enjoy making content for you all. Hopefully this was educational. And free enough from bias that you can, again, feel free to collect your own way, because that's really what this is about. It's about enjoying a hobby that you love, that maybe you're nostalgic for, or maybe you got into it over the pandemic. But please, if you want, you can check out my latest video. I opened up some really cool mystery boxes that had a lot of vintage cards in them, as well as some packs, vintage packs as well. So thanks again for supporting, and I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.